When it comes to influencing others' opinions, beliefs, and ultimately their decisions and actions, our instinctive approaches are often wrong. Let's look at some specific situations for improving our effectiveness in influencing others. In general, which is a stronger approach to persuading others to take a specific action? Induce fear or induce hope? It's induce hope. As an example, website-based requests for funding are more effective when they elicit positive feelings portraying smiling, happy individuals than those with negative images, contrary to the strategy of many online charitable requests. However, there are two conditions in which fear works well. When you're trying to induce inaction, as in don't do it, and when the individual is already anxious about acting. A good example of this occurs when celebrities publicly claim childhood MMR vaccines cause autism, the inaction being not to take the vaccines, and the message is consumed by already anxious parents. In general, which is more persuasive in changing someone's opinion regarding a belief or decision? Providing numbers and statistics, or telling a story or narrative? It's telling a story or narrative. For thousands of years, we communicated our beliefs through storytelling, and storytelling remains the dominant method of persuasion. Today, we need both. We need facts, information, numbers, and relevant statistics, and we need to be able to interpret all of this in easy-to-tell narratives if you want to influence others' beliefs and decision-making. How effective is a Google search in changing your opinion on something? Not very effective or very effective? It's not very effective. We all suffer from what is called confirmation bias. This implies that when we read something, we tend to focus on the information that supports our current view and discard what doesn't. Pick almost any topic and do a Google search. Is coffee good for you, or is coffee bad for you? You'll easily find arguments for both, but depending on your current opinion on the health benefits for coffee, you are more likely to confirm your opinion with a Google search. And once your opinion is understood, Google does a good job of feeding you additional confirming information. And by the way, if you only offer information that contradicts someone's opinion, they tend to create new counter-arguments that further strengthen their original opinion. This is called the boomerang effect. Who is more likely to twist data at will to support their opinion? Individuals with higher reasoning and analytical skills, or individuals with lower reasoning and analytical skills? This might surprise you, but highly analytically skilled individuals are more likely to twist information and data to support their opinions. And this bias occurs at a subconscious level beyond the awareness of the individual. The greater your cognitive capabilities, the greater your ability to rationalize and interpret information and twist it to confirm your opinion. In general, who are the most influential people? Individuals who tend to be open-minded to new thoughts and opinions, or individuals who tend to be closed-minded to new thoughts and opinions? Think about your own experience. Who has been very influential in your life? Chances are they were open-minded individuals. To change someone's beliefs and actions, which is more effective? Prove to them that they are wrong? Or build an argument based on common ground? It's better to build an argument based on common ground. If you and your spouse disagree on which city to live, it's more effective to approach this decision based on what you commonly prefer, as opposed to telling your spouse what is wrong with their choice. In general, to change someone's opinion, you first need to consider the other person's thinking and motivations. Which is more effective to calm a tense situation with a group of people? Shout at them to calm down? Or calmly direct the group to calm down? Though our instinct is to be forceful and raise our voice, this is the wrong thing to do. Our emotional state is contagious, even the emotions you think are internal beyond external perception. We are acutely attuned into facial expressions and especially the eyes. If you are tense, others will easily pick up on your verbal and nonverbal cues. If you are calm, others will become calm and be more open to change, and it all happens subconsciously. We are constantly synchronizing with each other on an emotional basis. Which is more effective to change someone's behavior? Positive feedback or warnings and threats? Positive feedback is more effective. Even inconsequential positive feedback is better than warnings and threats. A hospital was having sanitation problems even though easy-to-use sanitation gel dispensers were installed throughout the hospitals. Cameras were installed at dispensers and sinks with the thought that the threat of being caught would improve compliance with hand washing. But with the cameras, only 1 in 10 staff members complied with the hand washing rules. An electronic board was installed giving each staff member immediate feedback on their hand washing score. Compliance soared to almost 90% simply by providing this positive feedback. Which is more effective to inducing someone to act? Giving individuals a choice on what to do, or telling individuals what to do? Giving people a choice enhances their sense of control, and control motivates people. When you eliminate the sense of control, you get anger, frustration, and resistance. The neurological association between choice and reward is so strong that the act of choosing itself is rewarding and motivating. Micromanagement of teams is counterproductive as it hurts productivity and morale. To produce positive impact, we need to overcome our instinct to control and instead offer choice. Releasing control is a powerful tool of influence. In general, people who feel in control of their life are happier and healthier. Which is more effective in communicating important information about how to avoid a potentially negative consequence? Telling people you have something important to say and that they should listen? Or reframing your message in a positive context, highlighting the information gap you are filling? If you've flown on a commercial flight recently, you've likely noticed the change in the pre-flight safety briefings. The lackluster buckle your seatbelt and in case of an emergency landing demonstration by stewardesses that most of us ignored has been replaced by upbeat, entertaining videos that we tend to watch. People actively avoid bad news and bleak messages. You need to reframe your message to induce positive feelings and highlight the informational gap you are filling if you want to effectively communicate and induce action. When people suspect bad news is coming, they often avoid the message. We tend to go to great lengths to find good news and to avoid bad news. So if you are a risk manager, take note. Your emotions are extremely contagious because our brains are designed to process emotion quickly. That sense you feel when you click with another person is called brain coupling. Research has concluded that telling stories is the only form of verbal communication that creates brain coupling. Stories that are rich in fear, anxiety, or excitement trigger neurochemicals in both the brains of the storyteller and the listener, creating this synchronization. When it comes to influencing others' opinions, beliefs, and ultimately their decisions and actions, storytelling is by far the most effective approach to persuade. Here are 2 good references for improving your skills in providing positive, impactful influence.